Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to my channel if you're new. Hello, my name is Casper and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that I haven't actually spoken about on this channel. I think I might have mentioned it once or twice, but I've never sat down and spoken about it, and that is DBT. I bloody love DBT. DBT stands for Dialectical Behaviour Therapy. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know a little bit more about it because I've spoken a little bit more about it. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's creating.casper. I am a lot more active and I put a lot more stuff out there, so go follow me. Um, yeah, I love DBT. I think it's great. Unfortunately, it's not as widely used as say something like CBT, just because of funding and training and stuff, which sucks, but it's the way that the cookie crumbles. So that's why I'm making these kind of videos. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys specifically about the TIPP skill and kind of what that is and how to use it, because it's helped me a lot and it's something I use on a regular basis. So what is DBT and what is TIPP? DBT stands for Dialectical Behaviour Therapy. It is a type of talking therapy. It's mainly used for people who meet the criteria for Cluster B personality disorders as well as autism, but to be honest with you, you don't need diagnosis. It's just that's where most of the research and the funding goes. It looks at many different things, but the main kind of categories are emotional regulation, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness, and crisis survival. TIPP is part of the distress tolerance part of it. And you'll often find that even if you don't do DBT, if you are in therapy, there will be bits of DBT in your therapy just because it's that widely applicable, and there's that much research to support it. TIPP, like many other things in DBT, is an acronym. It stands for temperature, intense exercise, paced breathing, and paired muscle relaxation. And basically, what it aims to do is when you're in high distress, so whether that be panic attack or crisis point or self-harm urges, anything like that, TIPP aims to kind of kick your body back into reality, kick it into survival mode, take your mind off it, change your physiological state in order to change your mental state. So there's lots of things that will just kind of snap you back, and there'll be lots of recurring themes, and it'll make more sense as I go on. But I've been rambling for too long, so I'm actually going to talk about what I was going to talk about. So I have my notes here just so that I don't forget anything or get anything wrong, because I'm not a trained professional. That's the thing I forgot to mention. I am not a trained professional. I'm not a licensed DBT therapist. This is all just stuff that I've found from my personal experience and things that I have found useful in my year and a half of being in DBT therapy. So throw it at the wall, see if it sticks. If it doesn't, that's okay. Anyway, so the first letter of TIPP is temperature. Now, this is the one I find the most helpful. It's the one that I use most regularly, and basically it aims to kind of cool your body down very, very quickly, because often when we get very distressed, we get very hot, we overheat, and it snaps our body back into reality, and it cools us down, it calms our body down, as well as taking our mind off things. And this is more intense than just taking off your jacket. This is holding ice cubes or blowing AC in your face, taking a cold shower, taking a cold bath, taking ice dives. That's what I usually do. The way that I use this is I fill up a sink full of cold water, shove my head under, hold it for 30 seconds, take my face out, and then do it again as many times as I need. I try and do it at least 3 times just because that's what I find works for me. But like I said, throw it, we'll see if it sticks. I find that it massively calms me down. Massively, it kind of resets my body. So yeah, even just like washing a face of cold water can often do it. I know some people put ice packs on the back of their neck or their chest in order to stimulate their vagus nerve as well as cooling them down. But yeah, it's just trying to get your body temperature down quickly, but not too quickly, because the only problem that you may have, particularly if you use cold water, is if it's too cold, your body can go into shock. It's not usually that big of an issue if you're only dunking, say, your face under cold water, but if you're sinking your whole body, just be careful not to make it too cold. I stands for intense exercise, so this is short bursts of intense exercise, so something that will get your heart rate up very quickly. So whether that's jogging on the spot, jogging to the end of the street, jumping jacks, sit-ups, that sort of thing that just very intense, gets your heart rate up very quickly. Again, changes your body, um, releases endorphins, and gets your mind off things. A lot of people find it quite soothing as well, especially if they're quite angry and they just run. They can find that it kind of expends all of the energy or all of the emotion. Um, but yeah, it's just finding what works for you and how you. Some people prefer to like do tense dances. I don't know. Find what works for you. That's why. The first P is paced breathing. Um, like literally everything else, it's just common sense. If I'm going to be honest. But there's lots of different breathing techniques that you can use. I mean, you can research them. So there's box breathing, there's holding in for 4, holding out for 4. There's rainbow breathing, there's the finger breathing. But just anything that you breathe to a count, if that makes sense, or breathe to a rhythm, can slow your heart rate down, distract you, and kind of calm your body down. This bit's kind of about calming you down. And often, if you get your breathing under control, then the rest just kind of follows. The last P stands for paired muscle relaxation. Now, I use this even to go to sleep because I find that it just kind of relaxes my whole body, particularly as I have quite tense shoulders and jaw. And basically, what it aims to do is you either work head to toe or toe to head, or however you want to do it. Tense a muscle group at a time, as tight as you can get it, and then relax. And then work your way. I usually work my way up from my feet all the way up to my head. And it helps kind of ensure that all your muscles are relaxed. Because although I know that I hold most of my tension in my shoulders, there are often other parts of my body that are tense that I didn't even realise. Particularly when we're distressed and we're angry, we can kind of get very hunched up and very tense. So just ensuring that everything is calm, everything is relaxed, and it's a good distraction as well. So that was everything. I know that that was very fast paced, but I'm going to be honest, most of it's common sense and does what it says on the tin. If there are any questions, please put them in the comments below. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, again, put them in the comments below. Like I said, I have a whole year's worth of stuff. So if this is content that you like, I'm more than happy to keep on making it. Yeah, I hope you guys found that informative. And until then, stay safe. Bye, guys.